12 brings us my favorite crew member.
The chief engineer?
Well, who else is more important on a ship?
Well...
Seriously, Captain, who else? You may say engage, but without an engineer, you wouldn't go very far at all now, would you? Geordie LaForge is the first one to sport a gold uniform. He's got his visor, has a neutral face on one side, and LeVar Burton's inimitable smile on the other. Oh, and he also carries an engineering case. Now, Backs 12 to 15 are all part of the process of creating both warp nacelles.
And as such, there's going to be a bunch of doubling up regarding the buildings since they're both exactly the same.
This is also where a whole bunch of stickers are being used.
There's always a major issue with stickers. The colors of the main body of the sticker never match the color of the brick they're applied to.
That's kinda disappointing.
It's like the company's motto, only the best is good enough, is but a distant memory. Would it really have cost that much to provide prints for all these parts for the richest toy company in the world?
Them saving money in that way is likely how they increase their wealth.
Aye, good for the bottom line, no doubt, but not for their customers. This is a premium model. You shouldn't use stickers on a premium model.
You'll get no argument from me. Now, Back 13 is used to build the internal structure of the nacelles.
That build ended up being pretty flimsy, but I guess it was trying to replicate how a warp nacelle looks like on the inside, only Lego style.
It's fun to see it all in microscale, of course, but it's essentially a stack of 1x1 bricks put end to end, and that's always a tricky thing to do. First, it's not very stable when you're building it, and second, it's hard to keep all the parts flush and straight. Actually, worse still, once that entire section is enclosed, you'll never see all the hard work you've done.
Still, you'll know, in your heart.
Aye, for sure.
And having built the internal structure and secured it to the top part of the nacelle, Back 14 takes care of the underside.
It's almost identical to the top side, aside from a lack of stickers. And once you connect it to the other sections, it really looks like the Enterprise's nacelles. And finally, Back 15 completes them with the addition of Bossart collectors at the front.
Although you'll notice that in the LEGO universe, those collectors are also powered by Octan, with their unmistakable tricolors shown in the center of the construct.
They slide in thanks to their long cross axle and are secured perfectly. With that done, it's simply a question of attaching them to the rest of the ship.
Just like the underside of the ship, which has these grooves that slot into the display stand, these nacelles have a groove that attaches to those clips at the top of the pylons.
Ah, that's why the internal structure of the nacelles included those long yellow bars. Exactly right, Gigi. Attaching the nacelles is a simple matter of sliding them in until you hear a satisfying click. For both of them.
And that concludes Book 1 of the instructions.
That's right. The Star Drive section is finally complete, and I must say, it looks impressive.
Looks like those warp nacelles are way too overpowered for a ship that small.
Well, that's kind of the point. When the ship has to go into battle, having detached the saucer section where civilians and non-essential personnel can stay behind in relative safety, the Star Drive packs one hell of a punch.
So, with that part of the ship done, our next task is to focus on the saucer section.